Afternoon, Ospreys. You're watching Nest News, live from the Student Union. I'm Kaylee Snyder.
And I'm Austin Thielen. Coming up in today's show, the Board of Governors comes to UNF.
President Limayem renaming a college.
What to know before tomorrow's Ozfest.
And more. So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
The Board of Governors met yesterday to discuss the future of the state's university system. To kick off the meeting, the Board of Governors discussed general education requirements and what courses would be considered general education. President Limayem explained that before course reviews, UNF had around 150 courses on its Gen Ed list. Now it has 45. Chancellor Raymond Rodriguez clarified that we are not prohibiting universities from offering courses. They will just not be included as part of the Gen Ed requirements. Later in the meeting, UNF was recognized for the success of the nursing program, adding 100 pre-licensure program slots just within the last year. UNF was also congratulated for having one of the largest increases in nursing graduates across Florida this year. In addition, NCAA Director of Legal Affairs Jared Tidman spoke about changes for student athletes, stating around 300 rules will be removed. What this means is that institutions will now be allowed to give more to their student athletes. According to Tidman, this could be in the way of scholarships or directly setting up contractor relationships with their student athletes. For a full recap of the meeting, please be sure to check out our website.
President Limayem announced that a special event would be taking place this past Monday afternoon. Reporter David Green has the details.
Monday, January 27th is a very special day for the University of North Florida because the College of Education and Human Services is getting a brand new name.
Monday afternoon, students, donors, and all sorts of people gathered in the Student Union for a very welcome surprise. A large donation from the Silverfield family. Gary and Lane Silverfield have been longtime advocates of UNF and have even had some scholarships created in their name. Well, now President Limayem takes it a step further.
From this day forward, the college will be known as the Silverfield College of Education and Human Services.
That's right, President Limayem officially renamed the College of Education and Human Services to the Silverfield College of Education and Human Services. On this wondrous occasion, the president was joined by students and faculty of the college, and even presented Gary and Lane with a painting of the college as a token of their gratitude.
The University of North Florida has been a great thing for the city of Jacksonville and North Florida. We hope we can help continue its success, and we look forward to working with them in the future.
It truly was a wonderful day to begin the new week, and Limayem left the ceremony with just a few simple words to the Silverfields.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For more information, please be sure to check out our website at unfspinnaker.com. I'm David Green. Back to you guys.
How you doing today, Austin?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
Good to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I was walking over today to the news studio, it was pretty warm again outside. And
it was. I regretted wearing a blazer.
I did.
Because it was definitely hotter than I intended it to be. But I almost wore like pants instead of a dress today, so I am very glad that I didn't do that.
That's true. And I'll tell you, I'm happy that the frost warnings are over because I'm sick of wrapping citrus trees. I don't want to wrap another citrus tree this year.
I can't grow anything, so I don't have any real plants that I would have to wrap. So I love the cold weather.
Oh, I love the cold weather, but if
I don't have to wrap plants. So like, bring on the cold, bring on the ice. It's winter.
I need more campfires, more
It's supposed
s'mores.
to be. I agree. I like a good like cold night with a campfire, s'mores.
Never
Are
go
you
wrong.
the type of person that you like stick your marshmallow in the fire and just like let it catch fire, or do you take 30 years to grill a marshmallow? Not grill a marshmallow.
Well, I
roast a
prefer that. I
marshmallow.
prefer the slow roast. But sometimes, you know, it's
No.
always good to get some of the charred, wholesome goodness in there.
No, that's not how you make a marshmallow. You gotta catch it on fire.
But you know what? I do not know, however, what the weather's going to be, but I know somebody who does, and that is Annette with your weekly weather update.
Good afternoon, Ospreys, and welcome to your weekly weather report. Today is sunny with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 58 degrees. Looking into the weekend, tomorrow on Saturday will be sunny and warm, and Sunday will be cloudy, but we'll only have an 18% chance of rain. Now, this week we'll have a mix of partial sunny weather and partial cloudy weather, and it's also not expected to rain. Temperatures overall are warming up. As we can see on Wednesday, it'll hit 80 degrees. So I would wear a short sleeve shirt, especially if you're going to the student union that day, which will be market day. Also, make sure to stop by the Spinnaker table. It's one of the cooler tables in my opinion. So it's gonna be a warmer week. We'll have sunny days and some patterns of partial cloudy weather, but no need for a rain jacket or a puffer jacket this week. I know tomorrow is going to be beautiful, so if you're going to Ozfest, you'll have great weather. That concludes our weather segment for today, and I'll see you next week, Ospreys.
Are you ready for Ozfest? Well, there are some things you should know about. Alexander Jenkins breaks down what you need to know about Ozfest before tomorrow.
As Ozfest approaches, there's a lot you need to know before you go to the show. I spoke with Selena Laws, the Associate Director of Parking and Transportation at UNF, about things attendees need to keep in mind when they travel to Ozfest.
We collaborate on the safety for the students and the experience that they're going to have, as you might expect, because the students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the community around UNF is all included as attendees. So parking logistics are going to be extremely important.
For those driving to Ozfest, Lot 18 will still be open, but in the event space fills up, there are other options to choose from.
Lot 14 is a great place for them to be able to use. For Ozfest, it's also gray permitted parking, so for students who need to go to class who have gray permits, they can certainly park there. But we actually don't ticket on Saturdays, so anywhere that's available for, as normal on Saturdays would be okay.
For students on campus, the Osprey Connector will run as normal.
Now, if they're coming from the fountains and they want to park over in Lot 18, they will be able to come the back way as they normally would if they want to go over for like an athletic event, so same thing.
Some other things to remember. Doors will open at 4 p.m. There will be separate lines for students and the community. Bags are not allowed. Beyond security, there will be several food trucks. Half of the food trucks will be for students. The other half will be self-pay and open to all attendees. For more information or if you have any questions, you can visit UNF Student Life on their Instagram page. For now, Alexander Jenkins, Spinnaker TV.
Consider donating to support college media at UNF through the link in the description below.
And for all things Spinnaker, check out our website, unfspinnaker.com.
Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNF Spinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content.
So before we close out today, Ospreys, we have some sad news to share with you about this past week of the passing of one of our UNF valued professors.
That's right. This past Friday, Dr. Jason Morrow passed unexpectedly. Dr. Jason Morrow was a beloved professor in the English department, and from my personal experience having Dr. Morrow, he was truly a passionate professor who cared about each one of his students. His kindness and joyfulness radiated in every class he taught. And as we end our segment today, I'm going to show a quote from one of his students, just sharing her experience having Dr. Morrow as a professor. If you're watching at home and you would like to share your experiences with Dr. Morrow, know that you're welcome to in the comments section. And for anyone who is currently grieving at this time, just like to share that the UNF Counseling Center is open here on campus to help anyone while they're grieving. But let's take a look.